Hello everybody and welcome to Gaming with Zombie. Zombie here, and today we are playing Diablo 3. So the new season started, I want to say last week? This week? Last week? I think it was last week. And I love doing seasonal play. So, specifically, God, I can't speak. Specifically because of the Hadrid's gift. I like getting armor sets. I really like the variety and the way it sort of forces you to play to the armor set's benefit, so on and so forth. So I decided that I'm going to once again do that. As you can see, the invalid character is listed down there because I was pressing play. Whatever, shut up. So anywho, we have an option for our character. Now, I'm leaning towards Wizard, just based off of the armor that you get, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Wizard. I did Barbarian last time. It's neat, but I'm already yawning. This is a great sign. Woo! So, let's go with this guy. Go ahead and do seasonal. And as for our character's name, we're gonna call him Mr. Sparklefist. Ah, why do you give me a huge thing if I can only have 12 letters? Mr. SparkleAss it is. I want that to be capitalized. Alright, so create my hero. Yes, I understand. Go forth, Sparkle. Oh, Mr. SparkleAss is not nearly as sparkly now. So, off we go. Oh, no. Why am I normal? It's fine. It's not fine. Really, it should have been a harder difficulty. Normal gets boring. Plus, you don't level as quickly when you're on normal. I'll bump it up. Really? That's not a good sign. What's up, game? Why you freezing like that, bruh? Oh, now you want to come back. Whatever floats your boat. Act 1.
Since my youth, I have been told that I was special.
Especially from my parents. They thought I was rather stupid.
Vast potential.
Well, there was also that one time they said I was alright at math.
To the Ashari Sanctum, seeking what knowledge I could glean from the masters. But I found them fearful of the truth.
My BJ skills were off the
I
charts.
would learn nothing from them.
Aw, I'm sorry, wizard.
The prophecies they contain.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen this opening before.
Come to pass, and all that I might become. Then, a star fell from the heavens. The sign.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Oh.
Stop the darkness that the star portends.
For people who don't know, spoiler, the star is a dude. I've played this game before on my channel and gone through that section. So if you didn't know that the star was a guy, fuck off for not watching my videos before.
Dead. The fallen star must be near.
You know, that's not very nice of you. I'm sure the village tries to the best of their abilities to smell nice. And that really, it's a very difficult job considering all of the, you know, stuff that's going on. Okay, wait. Raise up my difficulty. So I can't go any higher until the point where I actually leave the game. So we'll probably just play on hard for a little while, and
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that
yeah,
fell on this land.
we'll come back to it later
Fell on
on.
the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
I will do that.
More dead are coming.
See, one of the nice things about being wizards is that you never have to move. I don't have to go anywhere. I just have to not be around bad guys. Now I can just stand here and click. Yep. Real exciting. Just standing still.
My my knowledge increases.
Yes. Trying to figure out his accent. It's Shazam, baby.
Fight like that before.
Well,
Guards, open the gate.
how many people do you hang out with who are fucking wizards, man?
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What fate
I know I talk about this every time I do something with Diablo 3, but man, I love the Diablo lore.
For many years,
Deckard!
villagers were too afraid to settle.
Are you Leah?
Stay a while
You
and
survived
listen.
Fallen Star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle.
Yeah, we know. You fucking did shit and stuff. Oh, why am I playing story mode?
This is killing business.
Well, I know why I was playing story mode. I like to play story mode to start off.
The dead will overrun us all.
I will make certain
Specifically because I feel like the gear that you get in the non-story mode, it just doesn't really... Like, when you're starting off but you have nothing,
What can I do to help you fight?
I don't know, it feels less like you're just doing whatever you want to do.
Attacking the barricade.
No, they're not. They're all dead. They're dead. The living dead will walk again. That's my Deckard Cain voice, by the way. I love Deckard Cain. I really want to see Deckard Cain in Heroes of the
That's one of
Storm.
the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Firstly, let's go ahead and back out of this. Right? Back out. Oh, why are you giving me a timer? Like, I conceptually understand why, but I went through the menu to back out of the game. Like, I don't really need a timer for that part. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Whatever. Whatever your face. Alright, now... switch our settings over to adventure. There we go. And now let's go ahead and change the difficulty as well. Master sounds good. And save and close and start. I think I can just start game directly from there, but I don't like risking that. Whatever. The Blizzard servers seem a little bit slowish today. They're probably setting up. I wonder if they kill the servers for everything when they do their updates. Huh. Anyway, irrelevant. It's kind of late-ish, but it's not nearly late enough for the reset. The server reset. Yes. Tell me more of the Kanai Cube.
I live once more. And there an artifact lies in the ruins of Seshron, guarded by... I think you'll have a better chance of impressing this spirit than I.
Yeah, probably
The
so.
Nephilim, that fool.
Okay,
actually
so...
killed me. Of course, this was not my first time stepping through that door, and I imagine it won't be my last. Fortunately, I am well prepared. Some would say that animating a constructed body with preserved memories is not truly coming back to life. I say those fools don't understand the sheer wonder of being Zoltan cool.
He's not just cool, he's Zoltan cool. Hey! So I'm currently in Act 5 area. I feel like the Act 5 area is going to be a little bit difficult. Rathma's gift. I want to do that. Rathma's cool. Me and my absolutely no gear whatsoever playing a difficult stage. Let's see how well we do.
Your defenses are nothing.
Oh, that's a lie. Those defenses are defending.
Glory to you.
Well, they're not defending that great. So the man, I really love I love wizards. I love beams. It's just like I have a consistent laser beam of whatever variety, but it's still just nifty.
Need more arcane power.
I hear you about that arcane power. I would love more arcane power.
How does that feel?
Delightful, thank you. Your fucking ghost bats don't do anything, Broham. Chill out with that shit. But yeah, so it's nice to be able to come back to the story and the characters and all the other stuff. And they keep adding stuff to this game still, which is really awesome. I have heard rumors that they have... I don't know exactly how to say. Supposedly they're working on possibly another expansion. If not another expansion, they're working on like some added content for this, which includes new characters, new classes, or a new class, I should say. So I'm really interested in that, and I would love to see more content for this game, because they're doing really well with adding content to it, but I just really want to see like more stuff.
I need arcane power.
I need your face to shut up. Because yeah, I really enjoy this game. I think it does a very good job.
I don't have enough arcane power.
I did, when the game first came out, I actually was not a super big fan of it. I feel like I've said this before, but it wasn't even like the fact that it was bright and colorful, which, it is kind of colorful. It had to do with the fact that it was not nearly as dark thematically, I felt, as previous games were. Oh no, I got slowed. Fuck your couch. Bro, stop sniping me. I'm not okay with it. But yeah, it was just not quite the same thing as what I had wanted to relive. But the problem was when whoa, hey, how's it going, fella? When this game was first coming out, I actually had wanted to yeah, let's do that. My understanding of the armor that you get for this, for wizards, is that you have to switch up your... What the shit? That doesn't seem right. Is that right? You have to switch up your elements that you use. Using multiple elements actually increases damage with the wizard armor that you get from Hadrig's gift in this season. So, definitely trying to go ahead and expand my my elemental usages, so to speak. Yeah. But, as part of part of the worst thing about this game from the beginning, was specifically that there wasn't much to do after you beat the game, right? You just played the game again. Whoa, hey guy. What did I tell you about earlier? Didn't I tell you to stop sniping me? I did, and you did not listen. Everybody freeze. Whoa, not okay. I kind of want to do a, hardcore character. If anybody's interested in seeing a hardcore character, or, you know, a character that when they die, that's it, they're dead, they don't come back, let me know, because I've done those. I actually have maintained a few of them up to like level 40, but I haven't really been playing them after that. But let me know, and we might consider doing that, because that sounds like it might be an interesting challenge, and I know people love seeing me suffer. My suffering is great amusement for people who watch the channel. And that's what it's all about. Schadenfreude it up. Let's see. Man, I love having all of these skeletons. Oh, that's why it's called Rathma's Gift. That makes sense. I don't have enough arcane power. Rathma is, you hear a lot about Rathma, especially if you ever played, like, the Necromancer, from Diablo 2, I believe it was. It was Diablo 2. Heals me and the Templar. Although Taunt would be useful, too. Rathma, from the lore standpoint, Rathma is the son of an angel and a demon. The demon is Lilith, who is the daughter of Mephisto. The angel, I want to say, is Inarius, if I'm not mistaken. But Rathma is basically, Inarius wanted to kill all of the original Nephilim. Nephilim meaning like the children of angels and demons. Technically, all humans are Nephilim, but it's not like necessarily the case that all humans have Nephilim powers. That's my understanding, at least. But hey, watch it. Rathma, who had a different name when he was actually like considering himself the child of the angel and the demon, he takes up with the world dragon named Tragul or Tregul or whatever the fuck its name is supposed to be. Very interesting stuff, but he's taught. Okay. The healing was actually a really good idea, I think. Yeah, basically he learns necromancy. Necromancers tend to worship Rathma. Well, they follow Rathma, but they worship Tragul, I guess you could say, and the balance. So they're pretty much maintaining the balance of good and evil in the world, because otherwise the angels will take over and the angels are assholes, or the demons will take over and the demons are assholes. So there's a lot of really good, I think there are 2 different books that deal with, oh no, there are more than that. There are books, there are resources to read backstory stuff for Rathma and for necromancers in general. So there's a lot of cool stuff, and if you want to do that, you should totally look up the Diablo books. I love them, and you probably will too, especially if you are a fan of the game and the lore. If you don't care about lore, well then you're probably not gonna like a book, in just a general sense. That's one of those things, like I love when things have like this dedicated lore and stuff happening in the background. Like it really just, it brings me in a lot better than, I don't know, a movie with a setup that just sort of happens. I like having reading materials, and I like knowing stuff and all of that. Really, half of my skeletons are not doing a damn thing. I would love to see a necromancer in Diablo 3 again. That would be amazing. Oh, I know a lot of people have said they wanted to see druids again. Well, I think it was a druid. Pretty sure it was druid. And that's okay-ish, I guess, but not really my style. I love necromancers in a very general sense. I play Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. I also play... Ooh, yes. Give me those things that are delicious and useful. But yeah, I play D&D 3.5. I play... Woohoo! I also play Pathfinder. I have a Necromancer in both. Specifically, if you are a player of those games, I have a... Both of them, actually, are Cleric Necromancers. It's, you know, Cleric Necromancers are a more... I don't know, basic way to play it. It just sort of...
Please, a monstrosity infests my family's crypt, and there's no one to protect it.
Lady, have you noticed that there are fucking monsters and demons all around you right now? Look, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I just don't understand why you're just chilling out back here, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna fucking get you. It's not gonna be a good time, you're not gonna enjoy it, everyone's gonna be sad, it's gonna be an unpleasant situation. Need more arcane power. Ooh. I like your staff. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. Oh, you were a ghosty goo. That would explain why you were just chilling out.
We can all rest now.
You're welcome.
A glorious development.
Huh. Well, that solved that, didn't it? I got more stuff. Give me them boots. Stash didn't change. I forgot what the hell I was talking about. What the hell was I talking about? I know I was talking about lore at some point. My brain is absolute garbage. It is a rotten mess in there. Oh, Pathfinder and D&D. Yeah, in clerics, if you're unfamiliar, basically clerics have a lot of abilities that relate to undead anyway, just as a basic class feature. The ability to channel, which you can channel to harm undead or things that are affected by positive energy, which is, you know, various forms of undead. Undead does not just reference like zombies or skeletons. It actually references everything that's an undead. Vampires, liches, fucking undead squirrels. That's an inside joke. Undead squirrels. That's the name of the episode. Undead squirrels. But yeah, so they have abilities already that deal with that. And at the same time, you can actually play it so that instead of causing harm to the undead, you basically gain the ability to control the undead. Now, you can flavor text that out. It just depends on what sort of DM you're playing with. It would be very difficult to convince some GMs that animating the dead and using undead will allow you to still be a good character, because like one of the rules for Pathfinder, if you wanted to play Society, is that you cannot have any evil characters in Society play. You're required to be a good character, which, whatever, it's kind of shitty, but whatever. The point of it is basically so that you don't have a bunch of good guys, like you don't have a party of paladin-esque fuckers, and then Mr. Evil Paladin who's like, we should murder the town and pillage everyone and then set them all on fire and bring their souls back and chain them. And then the good guys have to kill that party member because, well, obviously. Now, that's really not how I like to play my games, and that's... I feel like most of the GMs that I deal with are not super strict on this concept of using undead being an inherently evil act. Because basically, like, if you... one of the things that you can do as a cleric who plays as a necromancer is when you see undead just chilling out, you actually get to go and take those undead and command them, which makes them work for you and obey you. So in terms of actually... I don't know, it's one of those things where you can argue that using bad things...
Ah, I heard you're in town, hero. Should have known you'd show up in time for a fight.
What? Oh. Yep, you should have known. Man, I thought I was about to have to kill you. I mean, I didn't care. I just thought I was gonna have to kill you.
I need arcane power.
No, you don't. You're fine. Quit your belly aching. I love tabletop
I know
RPGs.
these bastards, they've got reinforcements coming.
Do they? I love tabletop RPGs because for all of the... Okay, so you're playing this game, right? You're playing Diablo 3. What are the differences between tabletop and Diablo 3? So, combat, obviously, this is action combat. It's not like turn-based combat, like tabletop RPGs usually are turn-based. Actually, I don't think I know of one that isn't turn-based, but I'm sure it exists. I just don't know it.
Any better.
But yeah, so you're basically dealing with...
I'm angry now, haven't we?
Oh, God. Indeed. I indeed have made him angry. I've never seen this guy before. Who are you? Whatever, you're frozen now, bitch. But yeah. So, tabletop RPGs have a lot of the same concepts as video games because they're really the progenitors of video games. Video games basically came from tabletop RPGs. Really, well, any type of RPG adventure type of game, I should say. So think about it in terms of if you were playing a game... Whoa, no. I was out of range of that. Fuck you, dickbag. You eat a fucking shiny sack. But yeah, so if you think about video games in terms of, like, what happens in a game...
As good as I remember, old friend. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Do I know you? I don't think I know who that character is. Just like how in a video game there's a chance of being poisoned. Look, you can take this shit and apply it to like fucking Pokemon. Okay, basically, right? If you were playing a game and something had a chance of poison or a chance of paralysis, what that is basically the game program is rolling dice to see, rolling a percentage to see whether or not you're going to be affected by something. So if, say, you have a 3% chance of becoming poisoned, so when something uses a poison attack, it's doing all of the same things that a tabletop RPG does to establish whether or not you're taking damage, whether it was a miss, whether it was anything. So, tabletop RPGs basically just have you doing that math with dice. Now, if you're not a math person, which I'm not, there are things that facilitate that, and thank goodness for that, because it can be difficult. It's not easy, but there's a lot of really awesome things to find in tabletop. You know? And the other thing is, limitations are based solely on your ability to use your imagination. What I mean by that is that you're not confined to doing what a video game tells you to do. That can only program so many different things happening. You know? If you're trying to cross a river, but you can't swim, you can't jump it, you don't have any money, and, you know, like, how are you going to try and get across this thing?
I'm badly wounded.
You just can't. Like, there's no way to do that under the terms of a video game, usually. But if you're playing... What the fuck, you dick whore? Damn it. But if you're playing like a tabletop RPG, you can have things happen, such as challenging a fairy person to... Not fairy person, but a person who drives a ferry. There you go. Not a fae, but an actual ferryman. But yeah, you can be like, hey, I will wrestle you. And if I win, you have to let us cross. And if you win, you can laugh at me and don't let us cross. And that is actually a thing that has happened. I watched 2 orc guys wrestle for like 10 minutes. It was hilarious. You just don't get that sort of shit from a video
Need more
game.
arcane power.
But yeah.
Badly wounded.
Whoa, hey, I don't want to be badly wounded. Stop badly wounding me.
I'm healed.
Yay. But yeah, so there's a lot of really interesting things that can happen when you play tabletop. There's also a lot more options for what you're doing. So look at this game, right? You've got what, 6 classes? 5 classes? 6 classes? It doesn't matter. Anywho, point is, you get a certain number of classes, and now you're basically just waiting for them to add more, because that adds to your playability. You know, it's very basic. What you have is what you have, and that's all you can have. In tabletop, not only are there like 1,000 different classes, depending on what you're playing, there's also custom classes, things that you can design when you sit down with somebody to talk to them about, like, developing a way to play a character. You know, there's just so much shit.
Weak.
Don't hit me.
I'll see your heart. I'm healed.
How about seeing me healed, not their hearts? Hell yeah. Regenerating health is super useful. And not only that, but the ways that you play your character can also be defined sort of like Skyrim. In Skyrim, you could really play however you wanted to play your character. And it's just like that in tabletop stuff, where, whoa!
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy?
Yeah, I see them. They just killed the shit out of me, Broham. Okay, okay. Let's not. Let's not, and we can say that we did. I just want you all to go away now. I don't care that I failed the mission. I just want to not get you all to kill me. Yep, just leaving. Just leaving.
Need more time.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah, we'll no shit. Ah, God. I am just too low of a level. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and call the episode, because it's been like 20 minutes. Oh, God, it's been like 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and call this episode. I might do a little bit of leveling, and then come back and we'll do another little bit of episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave me a like down below. If you have something interesting to say, or if you have any questions about role-playing games in general, or specifically tabletop stuff, make sure you put that in the comment section down below. I would love to talk to somebody about some tabletop RPG stuff, because I am a huge fan, as I spent like half of this episode talking about it. Oh, and last but not least, how could I possibly forget? Do you see those delightful squishy brains right there? I know that you do. How about you do me the great and grand favor of squishing the hell out of those brains? Do so, you'll be taken over to the main page where you'll be asked if you would like to subscribe to the channel, where you should say hell yes, because if you do, good things will happen to you. Magical butterflies, pee-pee touches, whatever. Vagina touches. Heyo. So anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-o!